Thank you all for attending. As I said, I'm the unit commander of the Toronto Homicide Squad, and I can tell you that exactly 1 year ago today, on September 10th, 2010, at about 9:30 in the evening, a 27-year-old male by the name of Jahmeel Spence, father of two, with absolutely no criminal record, was walking down this laneway where he was senselessly murdered. Our investigation to date indicates that there is a strong possibility that Jahmeel was the wrong person that was murdered. And because of that, it makes us that much more senseless. The reason why I'm here today is because the Homicide Squad has been investigating this for a full year, and each time we've made a public appeal, and we've made a strong public appeal, the public has stepped up and they've assisted us, and we're receiving information and evidence in bits and pieces. I'm hoping that today, that people within this community in particular, will assist this investigation even more. I can tell you that the last piece of evidence that we have received is that the vehicle involved in this particular murder is a light blue Honda Acura. Now that plays a significant part with this investigation because anyone that saw a light blue Honda Acura 9:30 a year ago today in this particular area that may have been driving erratically, no matter how small you think that information is, please understand that it is extremely important to this investigation. We need you to contact us and let us know what you saw on that day. So if anyone was driving erratic in a light blue Honda Acura, please let us know. The second factor, if this was done by someone within this community, please pay attention to anyone that had a light blue Honda Acura a year ago that may have altered that Honda Acura. So any neighbor or anyone within this area that you know had a light blue Honda Acura that may have altered it to change the way it looks, whether it's the color, whether it's a decal, or anything in any way, shape, or form, please contact the Toronto Homicide Squad at 808-7400 and let us know what information you have. It's important that you understand that even though this is a year to the person who committed this act, if you're sitting down and thinking that we have forgotten this investigation, I want it to be very clear to you that we have not forgotten this investigation in any way, shape, or form. In fact, we are going to continuously, aggressively investigate this homicide investigation until we reach a conclusion. My second message is, we know that members of the community know this. We know that you have something that can assist us with this case. If there's anybody that has information and they're willfully holding it back, if they are assisting the person that committed this murder, and if the investigation reveals that that is exactly what you've done, you too will be brought before the courts to answer to that particular criminal offense. So once again, please, I'm appealing to the members of the community, specifically this particular area, to reach out and help us any way you can to solve this particular murder. The Spence family is a decent family. They have lost a son, a father, and a grandfather. And the two children do not have the opportunity to share moments with their father because somebody senselessly shot and murdered the wrong person. I'll take a few questions.
So how do you know it's the wrong person?
I've said before, the evidence has led us to that conclusion, and that's the evidence that we have.
Can you say anything about the details, what led to this, what was behind it? Was it
Mr. Spence had no criminal record in any way, shape, or form. I can tell you he was purchasing juice for his children. And on his return trip, that was when he was murdered.
The circumstances behind the wrong person being shot, what's that? Do you know the details?
I'm not going to give any more than what I've given concerning that aspect.
Well, somebody was being sought, and they thought he was the wrong person.
Yes, that's correct.
You just might know them?
No, I will not. You have to understand and appreciate this is an ongoing investigation. I don't hold back information because I think that it's a thing to do. Anything that I can do to forward to you people to get out there, I will do to help assist this investigation. My investigators have worked on this hard and tenaciously, and we know that there's a possibility that we can reach a successful conclusion with this. And the other component of this is that we're trying the social media aspect as well. I am on TPS Homicide on my Twitter account, and Mark Saunders' Facebook account. So if anyone in this community, if they want to forward information or share information through that avenue as well, this interview is also going to be streamed, so there will be a site for that as well, in which you can watch this and share this with people within this area in particular, because that's where the appeal is going to directly.
Any suspects?
At this point in time, we're trying to investigate it as much as we possibly can with respect to suspects. Neither here nor there at this point.
What do you mean here or there? I mean, do you have any or you don't?
I'm not going to answer that question at this point in time.
You know if the shooter's still in here or fled for the country maybe?
I'm not sure where the shooter is. That's why I'm making the appeal. I'm asking you to assist, get this information out. Light blue Honda Acura is what my point is right now. Anyone seen driving it that you know that had one, that may have changed or altered it, or is still driving it today, that's a vehicle that's definitely involved with this particular investigation. That's what the evidence is leading to, and as such, please share that information with us and let us do what we do best, and hopefully we can bring resolve to this particular investigation and add to the closure for the family. I'll take 2 more questions.
It's been a year now. What new evidence have we learned? What new information have we learned that can perhaps give this family a bit of comfort while they're still waiting?
Well, this goes right back to what I said, which is each and every time that we have done a public appeal, especially with this particular case, we have got new information. That's number one. Number two, I think the aspect of this case where we now strongly believe that Mr. Spence was the wrong person murdered, I think that that plays a key point of information. I don't know if that's been put out there before, but it's definitely put out there now. That's the message that I want to get out. So if someone is assisting this particular person right now, that person has murdered the wrong person. That's the evidence that we believe we have at this point in time.
Any witnesses at all during that time? Anyone who actually, was able to give some type of ID, perhaps, person or persons inside that Acura?
Well, what I can tell you is that when it comes to people that assist us, the one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to stand here and tell everybody how many witnesses we have or what witnesses we have. I'm here because I'm making an appeal because we need more people to step up and assist us with this investigation so that we can resolve this investigation, make this a safe community again, and hopefully we can bring some forward movement towards the closure process for this family.
Can you just tell us who are they looking for? Who was this suspect looking for?
That's it. Thank you very much, everyone.
This is Greenbrae Circuit. That was Staff Inspector Saunders. This is a family memorial service. I'm going to end this by just walking down here to where Jahmeel was killed. We've been talking here, I'm Constable Scott Mills, Toronto Police Social Media Officer. We've been talking here with the family members. They are really upset. They've assembled here today for a little memorial service on the 1-year anniversary. The detective in charge of this investigation is Detective Wayne Banks, and you can email him at wayne.banks at torontopolice.on.ca. 1 year later, where Jahmeel Spence was murdered. Please help if you have any information. The Toronto Police Homicide Squad has a Facebook page. It's TPS Homicide. And the officer that you just saw speaking, Staff Inspector Mark Saunders, is the officer in charge of the Homicide Squad. His Twitter account is TPS Homicide. Thank you for taking the time to watch this today.